Hello, my name's Avery and welcome to my second binder video. This one I'll be going over EX Sandstorm, the second set that Nintendo produced after EX Ruby and Sapphire. So this one added even more EXs into the mix, a bunch more Gen 3 Pokemon. So pretty much all of these holos from Gen 3 are ones that you didn't see in EX Ruby and Sapphire. And of course, it also brought back some Gen 1 Pokemon as well as a couple Gen 2s. So you got like Sandslash, Steelix, Umbreon, Pichu. Those are Gen 1, Gen 2. And then we got like Zangoose and Solrock. I hope you guys enjoyed the last one. I'm recording this one right afterwards. And just in case you didn't see that, I will go into what I mean by a binder set. So I do not like the reverse holos from these early EX era sets. I did not go for the reverse holos. They're not particularly difficult to get, all of them, but I really didn't want to like go through the hassle. However, what I do like is the non-set promo cards, which are a lot more difficult to get. So when I get to the EX era sets that have cool holo patterns on the reverse holos rather than just making this entire part holo and then keeping the picture not holo, I will go for that, starting in EX Hidden Legends. But yeah, so what you guys are going to see is all of the regular holos, all of the non-holos, and then the EXs, as well as the promotional cards that came in the set. So, oh yeah, last thing, every card you see here is near mint to mint condition. If I pulled any one of these out of here, I would be able to grade them likely a 7 or higher. Probably most of them are 8s or 9s. So if you look at this Armaldo, for example, super clean holo, really clean back, pretty much no whitening at all, like a little couple white dots. But that's about it. And I also tried to get as many swirls as I possibly could. So a lot of these holos have swirls, when applicable. Some of them, like the Jolteon, you can't actually get a swirl on this holo because it's not Cosmos foil. Actually, maybe it is. You definitely can on the Flareon. Maybe it feels like right there, but it'd be really hard to find. So yeah, let's continue. I guess you guys already kind of saw these first ones, but you got Cacturne, Credilli, Dusclops, Flareon, and Jolteon. Of course, the Gen 1 Evolutions, and Ludicolo. I love this artwork. You got a couple of Lombres dancing there in the background and a little Lotad right there. And Ludicolo looks really mad for some reason. Solrock, Mawile. Sableye is my favorite artwork in the entire set. This is actually one of my favorite cards in the hobby. It's just, I love this card. It's beautiful. The background's beautiful. The card's beautiful. Everything about it. I love this card. I have a PSA graded version of it that I will show you guys probably in another video. So Viper, Shiftry, Solrock, and probably the most expensive holo for me was Zangoose. It might be Jolteon or Flareon now, but Zangoose was actually, it was like 20 bucks for this card in good condition. So you guys can get a bit of a closer look at it. There you go. And then the non-holo rares. So a little fun fact about these guys, a lot of them came in Japanese sets as holo cards. So for example, Omastar in EX, well, for Japan, it was EX Team Aqua versus Team Magma. This came as a holographic card. Same with Umbreon, same with Espeon, I'm pretty sure, as well as Vaporeon on the next page. All of these guys came as holo rares in EX Aqua versus Magma on the Japanese side. And then they converted them to non-holo rares in America. Would have been really cool to see a holo rare of those cards. But yeah, so little things like that I really do want to go into in detail, probably on a longer form video. I want to go into like every single thing I know about the set, the history, card collecting prices, etc. If you guys are interested in this and like my little blurbs that I'm giving you now, let me know and I will definitely make one of those. Well, I'm going to make one of those regardless because I kind of want to, and it seems really fun. You got 2 Lombre arts. You got 2 of a lot of these, but these Lombre arts, both of them are really cute. I like this one a little more. So there we have it for that. A lot of these, oh, here's a fun fact for you guys. This Vigoroth has a typo. During your next turn, base damage of Vigoroth / attack / his attack is 90 instead of 40. This wasn't corrected. That's on every single Vigoroth card, but I'm sure whoever made that typo was fired at some point. So, continuing on, we got Xatu, not Natu. Aeron, Cacnea, Cyndaquil, Dunsparce. This one, I don't think it was a holo in the Japanese version, but it definitely was in EX Team Aqua versus Team Magma. Couple Arts of Duskull, of course, Eevee, fan favorite, and he's in like the desert, which would be fitting because this is EX Desert. And all of these have a desert theme. So you got like a nice Lotad in a pond and like an oasis, and then you got a Lotad in the desert on the sand. Meryl, this has an error version, which I will show you at the end. Natu, Ammonite. Onyx is like literally carving through the sand. This Pikachu I think looks super weird. His mouth is tiny and like frowning. Yeah. Psyduck, Ralts, Sandshrew, couple C-Dot arts, Shroomish, Skitty, Slackoth, and then finishing up the commons, we got Zigzagoon. Also really pretty art in this one. I mean, they're all desert themed, but they really knocked it out of the park. I mean, look at the Slackoth. You got like the cactus flowers in the background. You got the cacti over there. And then the trainer cards. This was a really good card. It was reprinted in EX Emerald. And a lot of these claw fossils were actually used competitively in quite a few decks. This was a promo card as well. And then starting on the EXs, we got Aerodactyl EX, Aggron EX, Gardevoir EX. This one is my favorite of the lot of all the EXs in the set. I absolutely love this card. I think it's beautiful. It's really hard to get a swirl on these guys just because it has to be placed like there or on the other side, and they don't often come like that. And then finishing off the EXs, we got Kabutops, Raichu, Typhlosion. Let me show you guys the holo a little bit. It's not even really showing up. Typhlosion. This isn't like a lighting angle. The holo just isn't very good on these cards. Like, there's hardly anything. See that? There's a swirl on this one, though. I actually never even noticed that. Like, right there. But it's, like, in the black, so you don't see the whole thing. Then, Big Boy Wailord. This guy also has a swirl, I think. Do you see a swirl? Well, maybe it doesn't. I have another one that has a swirl. And then, for the non-set promo cards, the very first pre-release Pokemon card in EX era history, not in general. We got the Armaldo pre-release. This was the most expensive card in the set for me to get. This one's absolutely like dead mint. It would probably get a 9 just because I think there's a little bit of whitening up on that top. Yeah, the corners are actually pristine though. Yeah, pre-release Armaldo. This was also the only holo pre-release card in the entirety of EX era. The only holo rare pre-release. The rest of them were uncommons. Not sure why, but I really like this card. Yeah. And then we got the non-winner multi-energy. Awesome holo on this. And then we got the winner multi-energy. Of course, you could only get these by participating in a league tournament or winning a league tournament. And then lastly, we have the Error Merrill. This guy doesn't have a retreat cost. It was supposed to have a retreat cost of 1, but in later printings of EX Sandstorm, it was corrected for. So if we look at this Merrill, right there, retreat cost 1, and then that one doesn't have 1. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this little tour. Again, I will be making this, or I will be releasing this for all 4 of the early EX era sets that I've completed. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed, like, subscribe if you haven't already. I will be going through the other ones as well as I do, you know, normal pickup videos for video games, etc. Sneak peek at EX Dragon over there. Yeah, these binder sets are fantastic to collect, just as like a little side note. I do have PSA slabs of a couple of these that I really enjoy, but in general, I love collecting binder sets more than anything. Oh yeah, and one last note, I actually don't like the EXs. I said this in the last part, but in case no one saw that, or in case you guys didn't see that, these EXs I think are mediocre at best in terms of artwork, in terms of overall design, other than that Gardevoir. If you look at the EXs and then compare it to the holos, especially in these early sets, sorry, scrolled a little too far back there. I think these are better by a country mile. They're so pretty. The artwork is fantastic. The holo patterns a lot of the time are so much nicer. This guy has a swirl on him too. So yeah, I actually prefer the holos in these sets to the EXs, but of course the EXs are more expensive. But yeah, I could honestly just have a binder full of these holos and I would look at it like every day. These are so pretty. Okay, next up is EX Dragon, which will be coming up soon. I hope you guys enjoyed once again, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.